Definitely not perfect, but it works. Put this 20 amp outlet in over here because I'm running all these power tools now. Don't totally need them for anything but the planer, the leveling planer. Man, it's just on the borderline. The router table uses a lot of juice too. Motor's pretty big, but it's really the leveling planer. I can't have anything else running, or I trip circuit breakers. I have a little mini box right here, and here's my vest that I don't use, but I should. It is what I use for the joiner situation, and you can go online. It's router table to joiner. I mean, obviously you can't do real wide stuff with this, but with this thing, it's a little bit under 2 inches, so I've already worked on it a little bit with the joiner, but anyway, I'm gonna set up the joiner right now. Really love my speed squares. That's one tool my brother Chuck told me to buy years and years ago, but here's another one my brother Tom told me to buy, and comes in handy. Another little square. Obviously, I've got the Carpenter square over there. It's not a great one because the paint's wearing off and you can't see the numbers as well anymore. So my dog came out and visit, so I got to tie her up so she doesn't go crazy. She's an older German Shepherd. She's 13 now, so not super rambunctious, but people get freaked out. She's a large, about 2 inches taller than the average German Shepherd. Anyway, I've got some ear protection here. When you're running the vacuum cleaner and the, you can see I also put the joiner bit in as well. You really need to use a little ear protection. I don't know, I'm at my age, I'm not super worried about it, but I know my mom has pretty much lost her hearing. It's super irritating being around someone that can't hear, so. And her dad lost her hearing too. So, you know, when he was like, I want to say in his late 70s, he lost his hearing. So I don't want to be that guy. I've always had pretty good hearing. I don't know what I did with my shooting protection, ear protection. It was over here, but you can see my organization system is not the greatest. I just have to get rid of some of this stuff, and it's mostly, you know, I've got to do something about this pile of scrap wood over here, and that's part of this project, is we're going to do something about the scrap wood. Not all of it, and I need to do something with this piece of wood and turn it into fencing planks. Cedar, I don't know, you probably can tell if you know anything about woodworking, just looking at it. It was in my mom's neighbor's piece of land. Been there for a couple of years. They haven't come up in years. They're older now. They used to come up twice a year. They have a little picnic table right next to our property that they would hang out at, and they would come up for a week or two and clear. But anyway, I guess I got to get to this. I have to really adjust the planer. I never quite get it right. I set it, I don't know, was that set at 1/128? Sometimes I put it at 1/64. That's how much we'll be taking off at a time. Let's see how that goes. All right, and I move the guards a little bit closer. Sometimes I forget to turn that down. It's really safety first, you guys, whenever you're using power equipment. So hopefully my new blade on my chop saw, I just cut this. It just went through, you know, knife through butter. It's new blades are just awesome when they've been sharpened correctly. I've got tons of blades over there. I'll just have to start giving them to my mom. She uses them to cut firewood. She doesn't use them, we use them up there. She obviously is too old to be messing around with power tools. Anyway. So you can see it's pretty level. see any air in between there. It's on a project like this, where it's a shoe rack, I would say it's super duper important to make everything perfect. But the more perfect level perfect you can make things, the better, for later on. Looks like I missed a piece here. I want to cut that off. It's just, if everything's square, it just comes together so much nicer.